So now I have this string of video clips. I made a really good one the other day, which apparently TikTok did not like. My computer froze, not my computer, my phone froze, shut down, and of course it was not, again, available when I plugged it back in. So I should really do that one again, because that one was probably a sign that I was going somewhere good with it. Because it's the funny thing. Oh yeah, hey, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with these videos. Do I send them out to people? Am I looking crazy when I do? Like, I got a ding from Elon. What's up with Elon Musk? Like, so yeah, I don't know where to put these, and like, I was going somewhere else with that. Oh yeah, social media. I have a lot to say on social media, but I don't want to present it to the mass population because they're just going to quack, or get scared about it. When the conversation I would like to have would be to the 2, 3, 4 people that could really like strike to do something about it. Not picket line strike, but like make adjustments to the way things are being done and presented, because the market should not be the people being played for their own shortcomings or like disadvantages, because that is what's happening, but it's not exactly the way it's being played out on the stage, and it's kind of cruel in some ways. But then I was thinking about the other thing. My son, like, there's this assumption that everyone has a soul. There's and I always assumed that everyone has a soul, and it was one day I was talking to an acquaintance. I was at a patio hanging out, and I was kind of, on one, charged with energy, kind of like days that I was having that, bipolar people get. Before I had set my pole correctly to the right spiritual side of the compass, whatever. You know what I mean? I don't even know who I'm talking to. Point being, I was like rambling, and I said sorry, my inner monologue, because my inner monologue just won't stop right now. And it was old friend or boyfriend at the time, like, they both like did the expression like a dog does. Like, my inner monologue, like the narrator in my head, the Jiminy Cricket, and they're like, and I came to like one of those epiphanies, realizations, like kind of like life-changing thing, and I was like, I felt like this was like everyone knew this except for the circle I was in or something. And then it wasn't until recently that I seen on, now it's like in the past 5 years become something that science has caught up with and shining a light on. It's like, I was ahead of something? And there's been a couple of things that I've been like that with. That's one of the things that comes from a stigma of having the trauma that I would rather not speak of. But like, yeah, because you grow up with certain like ideas being put in your head, either directly and verbally or by the actions taken or not taken, that you're not better than anyone else, and who do you think you are, and like, but once again, you don't want to be an ego-driven person where that's the only thing you have on your persona or your ego. But then if you look like factually, and you overhear your mother, you're in your 20s, and you're over your mother telling a friend of hers, her friend's daughter came over for advice or something. They wanted her son to get tested for IQ and whatever. And I overheard her saying, well, when Steffi was going into kindergarten or kindergarten. They had to do an IQ test, and I had it done. They said that she had a 160 IQ, and she was smarter than Einstein. And I always thought that Steffi would figure it out, and she just never figured it out. And like, that clicked so much. I didn't hear that till I was like 27 years old. At least. I was around there. And which over time has got me thinking, like, she told me I was smart. Like, you're so smart, you can do this. It encouraged me on one aspect. And she did the cliche 80s thing of like, you're in a new time where when I was little, you couldn't do anything. You had to be a nurse or a teacher and you can do anything and be anything that you want to be. But literally, and then one day she's like, what do you want to be? Like, and I said I wanted to be a singer or a dancer, and her instant response was, singers and dancers are skinny, Steffi. You should really have a plan B. I was like 8. It's not really realistic. It's not going to happen. And everything was always like, no, it's not going to happen. It's not realistic. I don't know what I'm talking about. And then you find yourself having this sense being, 30-something, like it was when everything changed in that realm between 2012 and 2015, 14, whatever. But that was a long waking up. And